If you've shied away from cream products or thought, I can't do glowing skin, you may want to reconsider because it is truly achievable and wearable and beautiful. Hello everyone, welcome to our unofficial Tom Ford Tuesday, where on Tuesdays we focus in on Tom Ford beauty and we use lots of it. Today we're continuing on with our complexion portion of this series. Today we're going to be creating this skin-like glowing complexion. Last, we did a modern matte complexion. I will link it so that you can check it out. But today we're focusing in on creating a very soft, radiant, glowing complexion. Let's go ahead and get started. So today, to create our soft, glowing skin, our lightly luminous complexion, we will be using the Shade and Illuminate Soft Radiance Foundation. I do want to mention the Flawless Glow Foundation. This is a great foundation that gives a beautiful glow to the skin. It's lighter in coverage, but it does build up to a medium. One thing I do have to mention is that I'm noticing it's not as widely available as it used to be. I'm not sure if it's going to be discontinued or if it's just sold out. But I had to mention this because it is a very lightweight, light wearing, lighter coverage, builds up to a medium, radiant foundation. Now, as far as skin prep, I already have done my morning skincare routine. The only extra thing that I have added is the CHANTECAILLE Radiant Elixir. This gives a beautiful radiant finish to the skin. It's very natural, it's very soft. That is the only extra step I took today in my skincare routine, just to prep and get ready for a nice, softly radiant and glowy complexion. This is the star of today's show. This is the Tom Ford Shade and Illuminate Soft Radiance Foundation with an SPF of 50. I must commend them on their beautiful, inclusive shade range. Now, this foundation gives a medium to full coverage with three-dimensional radiance that reflects soft light. This gives a very beautiful skin-like finish to the skin. It leaves the skin supple and plump and virtually flawless and undetectable. I have raved about this foundation quite a bit. I do have a dedicated video on it if you're interested in seeing how it wears and how it performs, in which I will link for you so that you can check it out. So I'm going to go ahead and apply a pump and a half on the back of my hand. Now, if you really wanted to up your radiance, I would highly suggest you add just maybe a drop of the CHANTECAILLE Radiance Elixir, which we're going to do. We'll do 2 drops. Little extra glow today. Just going to mix that. I'm blending in at first with a sponge, and then I will go back and build only on the areas that I need to, so that we can keep it very skin-like, very soft, very natural. We have a little visitor. I've named him Frank. Frank decided he wanted to hang out with us today. So that is our first layer of application. I am going to go ahead in with just 1 pump. And I'm going to build that up where I feel I need it, which is mostly in this area here and around my nose. If you're looking for more coverage, I highly suggest that you use a brush. It does blend in beautifully with a brush. The formula is just super light. So we have that beautiful radiance. And I like to leave this as a light medium coverage, but it is a beautiful foundation that will build up to a medium full and not look like it. So I'm going to go ahead and apply some concealer. I'm going to be using my Emotionproof concealer. The texture of this concealer is so light while still giving really good coverage. It's a very beautiful formula. It hides away all of the darkness. Okay, I'm going to take whatever concealer is left onto my lid, and we'll be using that as eyeshadow primer today. I am going to be going in with my La Prairie Skin Caviar Loose Powder. I'm only going to be setting my under eyes and my lid with this. And I'm using a Ray Morris number 2 brush. This is the Tom Ford Glow Stick in Megeve. I'm going in with the blush portion of this stick on my sponge. I'm now going in with another glow stick in the shade Soleil, Neige. I'm going to be going into the highlighting portion of this glow stick. Come on now, glowy skin, hello. I'm now going into my By Terry Hyaluronic Hydra-Powder. I'm taking my big fluffy Lumiere brush. What I'm going to do is very lightly apply this powder all over the face. It's going to set everything while not taking away the radiance because it is a hydrating powder. We still have our radiance, but it has toned down that extraordinary shine quite a bit. I'm now going to be going into my Tom Ford bronzer. Unfortunately, I don't know why they don't make this particular shade anymore. This is in the shade Bronze Age, but for me at the time, I had purchased the smaller one, pretty much used it up and said, let me purchase backups. So that's why I still have this. I'm going to be using that same bronzer and just applying it into my crease. I have my Tom Ford cream and powder eye color. This one is in the shade Naked Bronze. I'm just going to go into the cream portion of the product and apply that to my lid. These blend really nicely with a brush, with your finger. Great staying power. They look beautiful. The color selection is so nice. And they're very easy to work with. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my finger into the powder up top. Do you see how it literally transforms the whole entire lid shade? Going with my eye definer pen, I'm going to do a very small wing. I'm going to do a couple of coats of the Badass Mascara. I'll be applying my Indian Rose lipstick. This is just limited edition packaging. The lipstick color is not new. Then I will be scraping, literally scraping whatever I can out of my Gloss Luxe in the shade Inhibition. And here we are with our glowing, soft, radiant complexion using quite a few Tom Ford products. I find today's look to be quite wearable, very easy to achieve, allowing your skin to look very healthy, very supple, very radiant, to say the least. Now, if you've ever shied away from cream products, I have in the past, yes. And I have also shied away from a glowing complexion. I do happen to have combination skin. But that doesn't stop me from wanting to glow and radiate, because I do find that it allows the skin to just look so much more supple and plump and beautiful. You can always carry a little powder compact with you if you feel certain areas are going to get a little too shiny, because your sebum production is going to do what it naturally does here in a combination skin person like myself. And you just lightly touch up where you feel you need to. But even as a combination skin person, I truly enjoy looks like this quite a bit. Let me know your thoughts. Comment down below. I appreciate you hanging out with me today and allowing me to share another Tom Ford Tuesday, focusing in on complexion. Stay beautiful, guys. I'll see you next Tuesday. Bye.